While the world's biggest companies were racing to outdo each other, while every brand was making a hue and cry in the media about its next EV launch, there was a deep silence in Hyundai's labs. But behind that silence, something was brewing that the world had no clue about. Behind closed doors, a handful of engineers were working on a technology that would not just change Hyundai's fortunes, but shake the foundations of the entire EV world. There were no press releases, no leaks, just a mysterious silence. And behind that silence, there was a bombshell. And now that moment has arrived. The solid-state battery that Hyundai has created is not just a technological upgrade, it's a power shift. This battery is so powerful that today's lithium-ion batteries will look like old books in front of it. Its power, its safety, its charging speed, everything has reached a level that other companies are just thinking about. After this innovation, the world of EVs will not be the same as it was till now, so get ready, because what is going to be seen now will surprise you. Let's move ahead in the video, but before that, subscribe to the channel so that every news of this technology revolution reaches you first. Before we learn about this game-changing technology of Hyundai, let's go through a little history. Hyundai did not start as a very big company. It was in the year 1967 when a man named Chung Ju-yang started it in South Korea. Initially, Hyundai's job was not to make cars. They just worked on small construction and engineering projects. But then they thought, why not make our own car? And that's it. The journey began from here. In 1975, Hyundai launched its first car, Hyundai Pony. This car may not have been very special in appearance, but people got an affordable and reliable car. This is what gradually took Hyundai forward. Then, the company never looked back. In the 1990s, Hyundai entered the global market. America, Europe, India. It started reaching everywhere. And every time their aim was the same, to provide a good car at a low price. Gradually, they made tremendous improvements in their design, technology, and performance. So, today's Hyundai is not just a cheap car but has really become a stylish, technological, and premium brand. And now that the world is, running towards electric vehicles, Hyundai is definitely not far behind. With things like the Ioniq series and, solid-state batteries, it is leading the race for the EV future. Imagine, a once simple company is now competing with giants like Tesla, and honestly, this is just the beginning. Hyundai's solid-state battery innovation. While the whole world was making the mistake of sticking to the same old formula for batteries, Hyundai was quietly working on a technology that is now going to, redefine the future. Today the race for electric vehicles requires smart innovation, not just speed, and Hyundai is turning this idea into reality. Their new solid-state EV Dream battery is not just an upgrade, it is here to completely change the game that has revolved around lithium-ion batteries until now. While older batteries were limited in range, safety, and charging, Hyundai's new technology is breaking all those limitations. Its biggest strength: energy density, the ability to store more energy in less space. This means that EVs can now travel even longer on a single charge. And when it comes to range, this is the biggest fear that still prevents many people from buying an EV. But this battery from Hyundai can put an end to that fear forever. Up to 50% more range, meaning no more tension of frequent charging. The most amazing feature of this battery is its lightning-fast charging speed. While today's lithium-ion batteries take hours to charge, Hyundai's new battery is ready in just a few minutes. Imagine, in the time it takes you to finish your coffee, your car will be ready to go. This is not just a change in technology, it's a change in lifestyle. No more long lines, no more charging waits, just a quick ride. Not only this battery is also at the forefront of safety. Lithium-ion batteries can overheat and catch fire, but solid-state batteries eliminate that dangerous liquid and use a solid and non-flammable electrolyte. This means that the risk of explosion or burning is almost eliminated. Along with this, another great thing is its long life. Solid-state batteries can run for years without losing their capacity, so you will not have to replace the battery again and again. And, one more important point from my side is that these batteries give excellent performance even in low temperatures, where other batteries often fail. This basically means that whether it is hot or cold, your EV will remain reliable in all weather conditions. So, what exactly is a solid-state battery and why is it being called the silent revolution of the electric world? In simple words, solid-state batteries are the next-generation batteries that do not have a liquid or gel-like electrolyte like traditional batteries. Instead, they have a solid substance, that is a solid electrolyte, which improves the performance, safety, and durability of the battery by many times. Every battery has three important parts: anode, cathode, and electrolyte. The movement of ions, that is, energy particles, between the anode and the cathode, happens through the electrolyte. But while this path is liquid in lithium-ion batteries in solid state, this cannot understand stolvi error overdid. Solid medium, which is not only safer but also faster, more stable, and less risky. Dangers like leakage, overheating, and fire have been common in batteries so far, but solid-state batteries eliminate this danger directly because there is no flammable liquid in them. Additionally, these batteries can operate at higher voltages and energy densities, making them more powerful even in a smaller size. Another advantage, these batteries take up less space yet deliver more energy, meaning your device or vehicle gets more charge in less time, and longer range. While this technology may be in development today, the reality is that the day it is fully available in the market, the old history of batteries will end, and a new era will begin. Evolution of battery technology. The story of the battery is not just about technology, it's really the story of man's determination and journey to capture energy. From the very first moment we thought about capturing electricity, battery technology has, come a really long way. At first, we only saw electricity in flashes of lightning or during thunderstorms, but then came this big turning point when people started to wonder, could electricity be carried with us? So, in the year 1800, Italian scientist Alessandro Volta came up with something amazing, the Voltaic pile. It was made from discs of copper and zinc and pieces of cloth soaked in salt water. This was actually the first real battery that let humans capture electricity in their own hands for the very first time. Even though it didn't last long, it opened a door, and honestly, this created a huge stir in the world of science. Scientists like Humphrey Davy and John Frederick Daniell, worked towards making it stronger, more durable, and stable. In 1836, the Daniell cell made of sulfuric acid and zinc was actually the first to be able to deliver a constant current. But the real revolution came in 1866 when Georges Leclanche of France created the dry cell battery, a battery that used paste instead of liquid. It was the first pocketable battery for the average person. This battery gave us flashlights, watches, remotes, and thousands of other devices. Batteries have gradually become a part of our homes, pockets, cars, and now our smart technology. As human needs grew, the journey of batteries also went through new turning points, and 1859 was one such turning point. This was the year when French engineer Gaston Planté created a battery that, honestly, changed the direction of the world: the lead-acid battery. This was the first time that a battery was not only rechargeable, but it was also so durable and reliable that it continued to be used in cars, buses, and trucks for years to come. This brought batteries out of scientific laboratories and, made them a part of the life of the common man. And not only this, it laid the foundation for the era of portable energy, where the dream of keeping electricity in the pocket started becoming a reality for the first time. Then came the era of the 20th century. On the one hand, technology was growing rapidly. On the other hand, batteries were struggling with their limitations. But in the 1950s, a Canadian chemist named Louis Urey gave a new impetus to battery technology again. They created the alkaline battery, which was more powerful, durable, and long-lasting than zinc-carbon batteries. These batteries became a standard in household appliances like radios, torches, and cameras. But as we move towards smart computers, medical devices, and high-power gadgets, these batteries also started showing their limitations. And then came the era of lithium. Around 1980, scientists John Goodenough, Akira Yoshino, and their team together developed a battery that would change the energy story of the entire world.